Edge of Crisis, documenting law enforcement's split-second responses to armed threats. This April 8th, 2023 San Francisco PD footage captures a high-stakes pursuit of a knife-wielding intruder through residential rooftops. Officers Monroe and Chinois initially responded to a home invasion call where the suspect had breached a 4-story residence.
Someone used a stick to break the window downstairs in my home, and they broke inside, and I saw them enter the house.
Officers Eureka Monroe and Frank Chinois were dispatched to a 603, a person breaking in, call for service at 0927 hours.
Relax. He's in here still.
Relax.
My wife is on the second floor.
Okay.
Upstairs.
The officers then met with the owner, who came downstairs and told them that the suspect was in their house and so was his sleeping wife.
San Francisco Police!
California Penal Code 835. A authorizes warrantless entry for in-progress violent felonies, use of force against edged weapon threats. SFPD Policy 5.01 mandates backup requests before engagements, waived here due to immediate hostage risk.
Without waiting for backup, officers Monroe and Chinois entered the home for the safety of the wife. They drew their firearms and tactically performed a sweep of the 4-story house.
Well, it looks like someone may have broken into your house and they may still be here.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yes. So
Your husband's outside. Step out for me, please.
Oh my God, okay.
All right.
They found the spouse sleeping on the 2nd floor. They told her to leave the premises via the area they had already searched. They continued their search of the house and found no one inside.
All right, it's clear.
The officers were able to view the Nest camera, which showed a depiction of the suspect, which they broadcast to dispatch.
Sorry to alarm you. I was just trying to hurry up and get you out.
No.
Because,
That's exactly what I was hoping you would do.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Backup officers started to arrive on scene, and a perimeter was established. The original caller met with officers.
Officers clear the residence tactically. We've got your wife safe. Later reviewing Nest footage showing the suspect's movement.
Mr. Monroe and told her that he had just come face-to-face with the suspect while he was in his home.
He's on the top 3rd floor. Back staircase. He's locked up there. This building just made contact with him.
The suspect was now utilizing the rooftops and attempting to gain entrance into other homes. Officers Peterson, Nazer, and Williams gained access to the rooftops and located the suspect.
Hey!
To the west and the 2030.
Look, man. Just walk over where you can.
Okay, we got it.
Make sure you're okay, all right?
Officers gave verbal commands to the suspect, who was now shirtless. And
The shirtless suspect, initially unarmed, scales adjacent buildings. At 2:56, he suddenly produces a knife and slashes at Officer Chinois, triggering deadly force authorization.
attempting to escape. He refused to follow their instructions.
Why are you up there, man? Hey, just come towards us. You're up here. People are concerned about you, man.
The suspect made his way downstairs through a tradesman's entrance. Officers followed his movements at a distance, and Officer Peterson informed the perimeter officers via PIC radio that the suspect was exiting the premise on the Greenwich Street side.
Hey, come on out, man. Come on, I got him. Come on out, man. Hey, come on out, man. Come on out. Let's put an end to this. There's people right there. He's coming out the front garage on the Greenwich.
The suspect was shirtless, and no one observed him with any weapons. The suspect exited the building onto the sidewalk where he came.
Officer Monroe narrowly dodges a head stab before firemen tackle the suspect. Recovered evidence included a 4-inch folding knife with DNA-matched grip.
Face-to-face with Officer Chinois. He saw Officer Chinois walk towards him, and he immediately raised his right hand above his head where he now held a knife. The suspect slashed downward with the knife at Officer Chinois. Officer Chinois' quick reflexes allowed him to avoid being stabbed by moving out of the way. Without hesitation, he chased after the suspect and broadcast on PIC radio that the suspect had a knife.
What's down on Greenwich? He has a knife in his hand, white male, black shorts, brown hair.
The suspect ran towards Greenwich Street to southbound Fillmore Street to eastbound Pixley Street. Officer Monroe got into the waiting patrol vehicle with Sergeant Kelly driving. They pursued the suspect and caught up with him on Pixley Street as he was now starting to run slower. They pulled up next to him, telling him to give up.
Hey, you're not gonna beat me. Stop You're not going to beat me.
Officer Monroe, alone and with great courage, jumped out of the police vehicle and pursued the suspect on foot. Officer Monroe touched the suspect's back and was about to push the suspect to the ground. The suspect quickly spun around, raised a knife with his right hand, and tried to stab Officer Monroe in the head. Officer Monroe jumped backwards and narrowly avoided being stabbed. Officer Monroe drew her service firearm and pointed it at the suspect and ordered the suspect to drop the knife.
Critical takeaways. Hostage priority. Officers secured civilians before pursuit. Weapon concealment. Suspect hid knife until confrontation. Civilian aid. Firefighters assisted in takedown. Rare interagency coordination.
Police department.
Yeah, my name is. I just went out looking for my son, found him at Bernard Park, and there is kids sitting there underage drinking.
Okay, how many of them are there?
There's 3 of them. They're sitting at the picnic table. But I do not know who they are. They're sitting there at the picnic table at the basketball court.
Okay, you have your son with you?
I do have my son with me.
All right, we'll go ahead and get an officer out there to check. Do you know how old these kids are?
I'm going to say they're around 16, 17 years old.
Okay.
There was 2 males and a female.
All right, I appreciate you giving us a call. We'll get a couple officers headed that way, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
October 28th, 2024. Bodycam shows Findlay PD responding to underage drinking at Bernard Park. The situation escalates when 17-year-old Calvin Darafeth flees and allegedly fires at pursuing officers.
I don't know where he went. Stay down. Stay down. I got him at gunpoint. Throw the gun out, man. You're gonna get shot again. Throw it out. Throw the gun. Dude, throw it.
Ohio Revised Code 292.3.12 permits lethal response to firearm threats. Findlay PD requires verbal warnings before shooting when feasible, immediate first aid post-incident BCI investigation for all officer-involved shootings.
Can you see it? We're gonna need EMS. He has at least 1 gunshot wound. He's bleeding profusely. Have them come to Bernard Park. They'll be closer that way. Disregard. They'll have to go over the tracks. Dead end of McManus.
Darafeth runs from the picnic area, 132. Officers shout, "Throw the gun out," after reportedly hearing 2 gunshots.
At least 1. He has some blood on his head, too. I don't know if he has a head wound. Where the f*** is the gun? I got you covered.
Shooting blurs suspect. The officer returns fire at close range. Despite rapid EMS response, Darafeth succumbs to multiple torso wounds.
You got gloves? He has a head injury.
Thank you.
Stay here. Hey, where's that? I want to stop.
Recovered evidence: .38 revolver with 2 spent casings. Ballistics matched weapon to suspect toxicology showed 0.08% BAC.
You got him.
Throw the gun out, man!
You're gonna get shot again!
Throw the gun out! Throw the gun!
Dude, throw it!
Throw the gun now! Affirmative, we have a suspect who's been shot.
Operational notes. Age factor. Juvenile suspects require modified tactics. Park lighting. Poor visibility impacted threat assessment protocol gap. No non-lethal options deployed during chase.
You're gonna need EMS. He has at least one gunshot wound.
Where is the gun at? Yes.
How come the marked car can get closer that way?
Let's go over the tracks that way.
Disregard, that's go over the track.
Where's the gun at?
Come on, dude. I don't know what she was saying. Re-advise. At least one. He has some blood on his head, too. I don't know if he has a head wound. Where the f*** is the gun?
I see it, it's on there.
I got you, buddy.